So recently, I've been getting lots of complaints from farmers regarding the nature of poop that their birds are passing. In fact, one contacted me recently and she was saying out of 150 birds, she had lost 120 and left with just 30 pieces. And that prompted me to ask her, okay, what's the nature of their poop? And she said their poop is usually watery, greenish poop. And the reason why I'm making this video is just to educate us as to why your birds might likely be having a greenish poop. Sometimes it can be normal, sometimes it can be very normal. And one of the reasons as to why your birds may be passing out greenish poop is when you are giving them feeds that are rich in chlorophyll, like your green vegetables, especially those that are into 100% organic. Sometimes passing out of green poop can be very normal. Another reason could be as a result of starvation. When you starve your bird for a longer period of time, it will compel their bile to release a greenish pigment that will overshadow the color of their poop and they will bring out greenish poop. Another reason could be as a result of stress factor. When you stress your birds, especially through transportation stress, it upsets their digestive system and it will compel them to release greenish poop. Another thing could be as a result of you giving them feed that has toxins in them, like the moldy feed. It can bring them down with greenish poop. But the most concern is when you notice that your birds are passing out watery greenish poop that is smelly, and also they are showing sign of weakness. That should give you concern. Most times it comes with massive mortality. And what could be this factor? The most likely reason as to why your birds are passing out smelly, greenish, watery, and most times you lose them, it could be as a result of disease and infection, especially Newcastle disease. Newcastle disease most times come with smelly, greenish, body weakness, and most time massive mortality. Avian influenza, can also bring your birds down with greenish, watery, smelly poop. Bacterial infection along the guts can also bring your birds down with greenish, watery poop. And also it could be as a result of early sign of coccidiosis, especially when you notice that they started off with greenish poop and it transited to becoming reddish in color. That's to tell you that it is actually coccidiosis. So the best way to tackle it is for you to know the root cause of the problem. Could it be as a result of stress? Could it be as a result of starvation? Could it be as a result of feed factor, you giving them green vegetables at all time? Then you can now tackle it correctly. But when you notice that your birds are passing out smelly, greenish, watery, and most time comes with massive mortality, please try as much as possible to do the right thing. And the best way to tackle this organically is for you to give them a blend of ginger, garlic, and turmeric. I think I shared that video yesterday or 2 days ago. Try and go down my page to locate that video. With that combo, you can tackle anything that has to do with bacteria related, fungi, or viral related infection. But if you want to go synthetically, you have to identify the root cause of the problem. If it's a bacteria related infection, the best way for you to tackle it is using a broad spectrum antibiotics like your aerofloxacin or your oxytetracycline. Then if it's coccidiosis, give them tetrazzuril, especially those that are into synthetic farming, tetrazzuril or amprolium. They will tackle this. If it's stress, try as much as possible to reduce them from having stress, reduce overcrowding, and make sure you give them the electrolytes to help, put them back in check, to replenish lost fluid and all of that. That will help them better.